pop-ups to drive-through vaccination sites. The Gauteng government is sure its efforts will pay off. It's aiming to provide equitable access to the vaccine. Some of these sites are available throughout the weekend too. eNCA reporter Manqoba Mchunu following that story, and is joining us now on the Media View this hour live from one such site. Manqoba, what's happening there? Are things going on smoothly? These new efforts by the Gauteng government to boost vaccination rollouts?
Well, certainly, Pradhan, it is all smooth sailing here. We are here, in fact, at the Manqoba Mall in Soweto, where one of these pop-up vaccination sites have been set up. I'm just going to step out of shots and ask my colleague, Tammy, just to show you. But then you can see there are still quite a number of community members that have gathered here, that have heeded the call to come and vaccinate today. And, of course, the province saying that they will be having a number of these pop-up vaccination sites, of course, encouraging residents of Gauteng to come and be vaccinated. The province is aiming, Pradhan, at vaccinating well over 10 million people in order to reach its herd immunity. And so they're really hoping that this call will be heard by many of the residents here. Where we stand currently at the moment, we know that Gauteng has vaccinated just over 3 million people. And of those 3 million people, 1.3 million of them have been fully vaccinated. So it's still a long stretch in terms of its target. It has said that it will be having more of the sites being opened in hospitals as well as clinics in order to ramp up its vaccination programs. But I just want to speak to some of the residents here, but then just to get a sense from them, because one of the targets of these pop-up sites is to actually ensure that the vaccination comes to the people and that people don't have to travel far in order to reach that vaccine. I'm just going to speak to some of the people I see here just on how they feel about receiving this jab. Baba, let me start with you, Baba. Okay, maybe move to you, Ma. How are you feeling today? You're one of the people that are waiting here in queue. Are you excited? Are you feeling anxious to get this vaccine?
Exactly. I'm so much happy. I'm so excited. I just want the whole world to see that this vaccine is so very important to them.
You've done these stories already.
Why is it so important for you, Ma? Why have you decided today you're going to come here and get this vaccine? How important is it for you and your family to get vaccinated?
It's so important for me because this vaccine is going to give me life. And I'm going to live for my kids, and I'm going to live for this whole world. For me to vaccine is an example to show that this vaccine is so healthy.
Okay, thank you, Ma. Thank you very much. Okay, just going to move again, Pradhan, and speak to the lady here. Ma, uzizwa ujabulile ukuthi uzovaccinate namhlanje?
Ngijabulile kakhulu.
Kubaluleke ngani ma kuwena ukuthi uvaccinate namhlanje?
Kubaluleke kakhulu ngoba izifo lesi sinzima kakhulu.
And what would your message be to others, ma, abase reluctant? Khona abantu abasabayo mhlawumbe ukuthi beze labazo vaccinate. Ungathini kuwena kubona abanye abantu mhlawumbe ukuthi nabo beze bazokwenza vaccine?
Ngithi mababuye bazohlaba because ku-important ukuthi babuye bazohlaba.
Okay. Thank you very much, Ma. Well, but then those are just some of the sentiments from some of the people that are here. Of course, very excited, some of them anxious to get this vaccine. They're saying that it is quite important for them and their families to be part of this inoculation, to be part of the history here in terms of fighting COVID-19. So we do understand that there will be various pop-up sites that will be set across the province. In fact, the Gauteng Premier earlier on saying that their aim is to vaccinate well over 100,000 people a day in order to try and ramp up those numbers of the people that will be vaccinated in the program. Of course, the big concern at this particular point, Pradhan, is the fourth wave, the looming fourth wave. The Premier saying that they want to vaccinate as many people as possible before we even hit the fourth wave.
Manqoba, before I let you go, very quickly, I understand some of these pop-up sites and the drive-through sites will be open at the weekend as well?
Indeed, but then the province saying that they will be stretching their times. They are going to be opening the sites over the weekend. And we do know so far, but then that well over 400 sites have been opened here in Gauteng. And of course, these include the public healthcare centers, as well as some of the churches. They'll be going to churches. And this particular pop-ups, we do understand, but then will also be targeting malls. They'll be targeting taxi ranks, as well as hostels where many people would congregate. And this one in particular have been aligned with the senior citizens or the SASSA payouts that are happening here at this particular mall. So the province saying that, but then they will be going full ahead even on the weekends, and really calling on the citizens and the residents of Gauteng to really, heed the call and to come and get vaccinated. Of course, there are some concerns when it comes to men that are vaccinating here in the province. The Premier saying that there seems to be quite a lot of reluctance from men here in the province in terms of receiving the vaccine. We know that over 56% of the people so far that have been vaccinated is women, compared to 44% of the men here in the province. So they're really making a call to men to also heed this call and to come and get vaccinated at one of these pop-up sites.
Thank you very much, Manqoba Mchunu, there with that report about the efforts of the province of Gauteng to ramp up vaccinations.